So, how can you be more peaceful in your life? I have told you already in my last video why peace is so important in today's life. And first, you have to understand what are the opposite of peace: unpeaceful, distraction, agitation of mind. Most of the time, even me, before 2 years when I haven't done Vipassana meditation, I used to be very agitated because of my business and lot of worries, tension, and later on I realized that even that time I was not conscious about my stress. So when I got to realize I had a disease, from that I knew that I'm going through certain stress, and then I tried many medication, Ayurveda, allopathy, but nothing was working for me. Suddenly, a thought came in my mind to do a meditation course, Vipassana, and then I had this 10 days course of Vipassana meditation in which you have to meditate 10 hours a day. I already had made a video over that. If you want to know what is Vipassana meditation, you just go on my channel and check it. So since I learned that technique, it helped me a lot in my day-to-day life to be peaceful, to be more joyous, love and compassionate. This is missing in today's world the most. When I'm talking to people, I don't feel a single speck of peace, harmony. Just talking about worries, future goals, lot of tensions. So peace is very important. So how can you be more peaceful in your life? So whenever you feel unpeaceful or agitated, you must have to aware of your sensation and what's happening in your body, why you're feeling that kind of emotions or that feeling. You have to know first the root cause, and you will find most of the time the reason of your unpeaceful or unhappiness or agitation is some external factors which you can't change. You have to also know that there are some things which are in your control which you can change, and most of the things in external situation which you can't change. And when you try to change those things, you start to feel agitated, anger, hatred, distracted, frustrated. You have to understand that there are those things which are beyond your control. You can't control them. I will tell you with my example. Once I was solo traveling. I was going to Ladakh and I was camping on the way. It was in the middle of nowhere. So I was just myself, nobody was with me. So I was camping, and in the middle of night I heard some weird sound from some animals. I don't know which animal was that. It was roaming around my tent. I could hear the senses and the vibration or the sound, like you know that something is outside roaming around. And suddenly I got scared, of course. And I wanted to know what is there outside. But I realized if I will move, I will just give an invitation to that animal, whatever is there. So I preferred to stay in that position, whatever I was. And I have to be equanimous in that moment. And then I started to observe my breath. And I started to feel peace in that moment as well. It was hard to explain in the words how was that situation. There was some animal around my camp I couldn't sleep. I have one option. Whole night I will be worried what's there, which animal is there, or I can just let it go. What will happen, I will see. So I choose the second option. Whatever it would be, let it be. When something will happen, I don't have another option. I can't change that outer situation, you know. So most of the time I might go out or can do something, but at that moment I found it's beyond my control. So just being peaceful is the solution. So in most of the time in our life also we have so many problems or situations which are beyond our control. So in that situation you have to be let it be. The problem is not in the situation. The problem is how you react to those situations. How you are reacting to particular situation when you have something unwanted things happen in your life. You start to be hatred or anger or feel very agitated towards that situation, but that depends on your reaction. So first you have to learn not to react with the situation. You have to do what you have to do is act instead of react. You have to act. So I act as to being a silence or peace, and it helped me. Luckily I'm alive in front of you now. So you have to learn to be not react to the situation. That is the very big cause of most of our problems and agitation and unhappiness in our life. It's not easy. So, and the second thing is you should start meditation at least 5 minutes a day. You can start with some guided meditation. There are some dynamic and static meditation. When you are meditating, actually you are experiencing the silence and you are trying to be with yourself, trying to understand yourself much more. So meditation is very important for mind relaxation, and it has tremendous benefits. I don't have to tell you what are the benefits of meditations. So these things will help you to be peaceful in your life. And if you have some big problems or situations which is hard to come out or to be peace in that moment, don't try to meditate at that time. You can go out somewhere in the nature, because our environment induce us for being peaceful. So you can hear the nature sound, birds, water, waterfall. It will help you to be calm, mindfulness. Or you can do whatever your favorite work, might be some charity or social work. You can go spend some time with some animals. That will help you a lot. And being peaceful is not like always being in silent or quiet zone. No. A peaceful person can be peaceful in any situation, doesn't matter. And a person who is not peaceful, even doesn't matter whatever place you are taking to him, even in the nature or in the silent, he will be unpeaceful there. So you have to be peaceful in every situation, whatever may come to your life. So that you have to learn to be peaceful, and you will enjoy the life more. Thank you. Be happy, be peaceful.